I'm going to tell you the reason you couldn't hear me. Actually, I'm not doing it. Life coach Jenny D is going to tell you. I came across her video today and she talked about why um, I people don't hear INFJs, and I've struggled with this my entire life, but she explained it so well. And I love giving shout outs to people who really help us to come to understanding of who we are. We're referring to the Myers-Briggs personality test, 16 personalities. If you've never taken it, you should, because it does give you insight into who you are. It's really, really a great test, and I'm sure it keeps getting improved as everything does. However, it gives you a lot of information about who you are, your personality types, and why you're having certain difficulties. And it made sense for me. And mine was so challenging because it's INFJ is a rare personality type. And we have a lot of things that go along with that. We're highly intuitive. Plus, I also have ADHD. So you put those two together and you understand a little bit more. And but we also understand that we can see things that others can't, and it gets really frustrating for us. And I'm going to put a link in the description here of the video because I'd love for you to listen to it and hear it because she explained it much better than me. And I see she has a lot of other things there on her channel that I will be listening to. And I'm also going to reach out to her because I think it would be fascinating for us to talk about this. But I want you to understand because yes, I have always been highly intuitive. I've always received things. And then when you have ADHD, you get things from a different realm. But it makes you highly creative. So you can put things together. It's the only way I created this program. It's the only way that I've done everything in my life. But it's also challenging for to explain that to others. But then she also talks about the other thing that we do, and she told me to stop doing it, and that's giving away everything. We have this insatiable need to help the world because we can see what's going on. And we just know that if people would get out of their own way and start doing something, they would be better. And so would our world. So you cannot explain that, but we do have that. This is why I keep speaking about my program, because I know what it would do for people who actually do it, because it changes your life. I was only able to receive all this information because of these things that I have, not in spite of them. Because that's the other thing that happens. We start judging ourselves when we have some neurodiversity, so to speak, and don't understand it. Every single personality is important. You just got to figure out what works for you, what's the right place for you to go, what's the right direction. And that's what we do. But yeah, I loved her video so much because I'm sitting there listening and going, she knows me so well and she understands. And then I saw another one that she had there about relationships. That's why I'm going into relationships in my work now, because it is something that we are quite familiar with, how we can disown ourselves in relationships if you don't really understand what your personality type is and those inclinations that you might have. So, but it, it gets frustrating when we know we're speaking and people are just not hearing what we're trying to tell them. And so it's always comforting, as she said in the video, to when we have some confirmation when others can tell us something. We can never see ourselves really easily. Nobody can. This is why we have coaches and mentors. I've done them forever. And this is why I can see more with my clients than they ever could. So, but I thought you guys would appreciate this. See you soon.